welcome back. It's been a couple of days and I did make a little bit of a change here. Instead of using the fences, I decided to use some glass panes and move the water source to over here. And I think that looks a little better, a little fancier, and so on. I need to put a chest over here to hold supplies, and I'm just going to move this one. That I originally set it down here back when I first brought the cat back to test its preference, whether it wanted to be on the chest or on the bed more, and it seems to prefer being on the bed, so there. Now I'll load that up with supplies and potion making ingredients later. In the meantime, the main thing going on here is figuring out how to manage this fireworks display. And I have figured out part of it in that where I want it to go. I'm going to set up the display to launch from the top of the mob tower. So I'm going to head up there and we'll get started. Been a while since I've come up this way. Alright, here we are. This top level of the mob tower, when I first put it together, I intended this level to be a place where sheep and pigs and cows and whatnot would spawn and fall into the system as well. And then in 1.7 and 1.8 they changed how mob spawning worked and so on. So I'm thinking that this no longer needs to be part of the mob tower system. So I'm going to get rid of these water source blocks. And I'm going to close these openings over here in the corners. And we'll just set this up as a place for launching the fireworks. Let's not leave a hole in the floor. Ah, looks like I missed a water stream. Okay, there we go. Now I can take this stuff down. I'll leave that up there and just make a ladder coming down from there. Go ahead and take these down real quick. Alright, let's see, let's just do that. We got a nice easy stairwell going up. Throw down a light, or two, or three. Okay, so this would be an area to set up how we're going to launch things, and what I'm thinking is going to be set up dispensers. Say 6 of them would be good. 7, 8. Why not 8? Yeah. Okay, and pretty much we need a mechanism to trigger the dispensers. Each one has 9 slots, so that could be 9 stacks of fireworks in each one, if I can manage to make that many. And we do need a way to send a redstone signal to each one of them, and then to have that signal repeating for as many times as 9 stacks of 64 equals. So, well, I don't know. I'm thinking it would be nice to have some kind of randomness. Of course, the dispensers are random to a degree because they choose a slot randomly when they fire. They don't fire in any kind of order. So it's just a matter of triggering all of the dispensers in a row frequently enough so that by the time the last one goes off, the first one's going off again. Let's see. Let me think here. If I set up a water channel, say going where this row of dirt blocks is, right there. Quit that. So a channel of water coming down here where this row of dirt blocks is, and along here, pressure plates. And then off this way, set up another dispenser. Let's see. And we'll have a water channel coming down through here. Like so. Maybe put ice under it to speed things up. Now this channel here would probably have to be up a block so that it could get down here, fall down, and keep going that way. Actually, this would be up 2 blocks, this would be up 1, and come over to the first dispenser where it would be going down 1 more. Actually, I had that wrong. I have got to stop doing that. All right. Okay, this is where the water channel would be. Okay. So the water would be coming down along here. Got a wall here, and then right starting here, a row of pressure plates. Dispenser here is loaded with 9 stacks of items, dirt blocks or whatever, and put a clock circuit over here to fire it at a reasonably fast pace. And let's see. Yeah. Item comes out here. Water stream going over ice. Comes down here. Gets to this point. Comes down a block and goes this way. Gets to here. Goes down a block and keeps going. to here. Items would drift, if I've got it right, the items would drift somewhat over to this way. I don't know, I might have to work out to have the water stream going at an angle, a diagonal water stream somewhere. But I think maybe might be able to get that together. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and get some materials together, make up a bunch of dispensers, pressure plates, and so on, and we'll start putting this together. And I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I think I've got everything together here, at least for working out the mechanism. Go ahead and take these out, get the dispensers up. They have to face this way. Okay, and some pressure plates. Okay, that part's good. Let's see. Water here. I'm thinking probably up 2 blocks. Put down this dispenser. No, no, no. Not the water. Now I messed up all my torches. Well, some of them. Alright. So, a wall coming along here to contain the water. And it comes out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. That might need to be up another block. You think? Yeah, I think. Alright, yeah, I think so. I'll worry about fine-tuning this and making it look better later on. Right now I'm just kind of roughing things out. Alright. So the water gets to here. It's going to need to drop down a block. And then get to here. Drop down 1 more. And I should put some torches up here, just for visibility's sake, if for no other reason. Okay, now along here, we want the water traveling on ice. But before we do that, let's go ahead and drop some water up here deliberately this time. See how it goes. Alright, exactly right to here. So if we take that block out, it's good for 8 more. Okay. So I need to move these 2 dispensers over a couple of blocks. That'll work. Alright. So we move these guys over here. Along with their pressure plates. Extend that. Break this. Plug that. The water goes this way. Up to, but not including that last one. Well, okay, not a problem. There's nothing that says we absolutely have to have 8 dispensers. So, we just need this one. Just load it up with some cobblestone. No, I can't. Oh yes, I can make a button. I forgot. The new wooden button. And shift click to mount it on there. Apparently not on top. So it fires a block. Block comes down this way. Yeah, it's staying pretty much in the middle of the stream, and I need it to go along that side to trigger those pressure plates as it goes by. Let's see if we can arrange some kind of a more diagonal current. I don't know if that's going to work, but let's see. No, it ends up trapped in there. Okay, that one's going right. But it's still staying on this side. Okay. Okay, what about that? Let's try that. Item gets ejected, comes along here, down that way, and gets trapped in the freaking corner. Minecraft water flow, you are such a... No, I won't use the word. Now we're still getting a dead spot here. No, heaven, oh, okay, I'll just use an ice block. And it's getting directed the wrong way because of that. Well, nice idea, failing miserably. Let's try a variation on that. Try that. It's kicked out. It's run down here. And the water wants to come this way. Get rid of that. Dries up. And it just goes over there and sits. Well, maybe if I move that whole row of the whole arrangement over there, block this, and have the items falling off here onto this row, and have the water stream going down that way, and the pistons and or the dispensers and pressure plates moved over that way a block. I'm going to make that change and we'll try it. Alright, I've moved things over, and I've gone ahead and put ice down here on the path where the water's going to flow. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the water here. Comes along here, makes the turn, goes down here along all the pressure plates. Now, let's see how good it works. Items go along here a lot faster because of the ice. But I didn't see it tripping any of the pressure plates. That is a problem. Of course, if I put the pressure plates down here, the water will never come along here. I know this kind of thing can work. I remember seeing a video at some point where somebody did something like this to activate something else. Does maybe the rest of this need to be ice as well, perhaps? No, give that a try. Let's try it, see. The item gets shot down there really fast, but it's not going on these pressure plates. So what about having that area open? It comes down here and stops at the first pressure plate. Of course it does. Well, that's no good. Hello. Why am I bouncing? water mess so I can get out of that thing. Okay, so perhaps opening that up wasn't such a great idea. Okay. Well, we do have something of a problem here. These items head down here, and they're not touching the pressure plates. Yeah, that's not going to be any good. And I can't have any torches along here to see better by because that just melts the ice. Okay, this is proving to be quite the problem. And I'm going to have to spend some time... Oh, we've got a water block here that shouldn't be here. That could have been skewing things. Not hitting the pressure plates and not going far enough. Okay, there is definitely a way to get this done. And I think I'm going to have to see if I can do some searching and see what I can find out. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be back later. All right, here I am an hour's worth of YouTube videos later. And this is what I've got. I tried this same setup over this way, facing the way it was, and then I decided to try it over this way, 90 degrees, because I figured it might be one of those Southwest rule things affecting it. But I don't think that's the case. This design is something that I copied from what I saw on a video by Doc M that showed his fireworks setup, and this is one small part of it actually. And basically what we've got here is the ice down below here. Along here at the end we have a block with a trapdoor on it in the open position. Its job is to keep the water from falling down all the way through. The item is launched from the dispenser, comes along this way, fast along the ice, comes down here, goes this way, hits the slow sand here, slows it down, and it's right along this edge of the water. The only thing it doesn't do is actually hit the pressure plates and set them off. And I'm not entirely sure, actually I'm completely clueless as to why, because as far as I can tell, aside from the fact that I didn't use glass or creative mode, this is pretty much the same basic idea, very elemental version of what Doc M did in his video. And I have yet to get it to work. So I go ahead and I hit the button, item kicks out, zips down here, falls down below, comes along here, slows down, and as you can see, it stops for a little bit and then it progresses along in the current, right along the edge. Now I gotta do it again. Okay, not a problem. It's coming right along the edge, and as you'll see, It's close to, but not quite hitting the pressure plates. It is right at the edge of the water. So I haven't got a first clue why this thing is misbehaving like this. And so I'm going to spend some time watching some more YouTube videos and seeing what I can find out about how to make something like this work, or perhaps to come up with a better system, whatever works. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.